my coffee in my Ember mug because I know that at some point I'm going to forget that I have coffee. And every other morning I've just been doing other things with, like, obviously taking care of Bohannon that I've just forgot. So this morning I actually got up, did the medicine. This time it was a little bit easier to do the medicine. I looked up how to give liquid medicine to cats. You like have to put it in the corner of their mouth, in between their like cheek kind of in their mouth, and kind of just put some in. So I did that this morning. It was way better than yesterday. And then I gave him his breakfast this morning. I figured every 4 hours I will give him food, because with soft food they're supposed to get a certain amount. But then we were still worried because he's not drinking any water. He is going to the bathroom, but he's not drinking anything. So that made me and Ken worry. So I called the vet this morning to ask them about it. They said that cats don't really drink a lot of water to begin with, but since he's eating soft food, he's getting not a lot, but somewhat of water from that. So he's kind of getting the water intake from that. But they just encourage us to encourage him to drink water, maybe putting ice cubes in his water or getting a fountain. So I'm going to talk to Ken about maybe just going to Walmart and getting a cheap fountain. Also, again, today I'm going to try, when he gets home, to go out and get some stamps. This morning I need to sit down and go over all the addresses to make sure that's all good, and then I can get those sent out today. But with my mornings now being surrounded with taking care of Bohannon, I am not doing my normal routine. But after I took care of him, I kind of shut the door to see if I can encourage him to kind of just relax. His brother, I don't want his brother up there, so Ben is down here with me. I go up there and I sit with him and everything, but I have him on our little monitor and I'm watching him. So he actually looks like he's sleeping, which might be really good for him just to get a little bit of sleep. But I came downstairs and I read, and now it's like 9:30 and I'm just starting my coffee and breakfast this morning. So slow, smart start to my morning, but I'm okay with it. I'm taking care of my baby and making sure he's good before I need to take care of me this morning. But dark chocolate this morning, I am excited about it because I like dark chocolate. I used to not like dark chocolate, but it is a unique flavor, but I don't mind it. So yes, that and my chocolate chip cookie creamer, very good. So I also this morning was just cleaning up and everything and doing dishes and cleaning up around the kitchen and spot cleaning and doing all that because yesterday was just morely about hanging out with Bohannon and making sure he was good. And I kind of, Sunday and then yesterday kind of neglected taking care of the house. So today I'm also just going to take care of the house with like picking up and organizing everything. So that's what I'm doing this morning. But I'm gonna get some breakfast in me. Yesterday I really didn't eat breakfast. I just ate a muffin, morely because like I just was still just concerned about Bohannon and just everything, and my stomach was upset. So this morning I'm gonna make me just something small, maybe oatmeal or like a little thing of eggs, and we will go from there. So that's how my morning has been so far, and I'm just going to relax and enjoy this coffee and enjoy breakfast. I'm watching a baking show this morning, so a holiday baking show. So switch up from holiday movies to just a baking show to just have a relaxing morning. came home for lunch. I am trying to get this video out for today. Sat down to start eat breakfast and spilled my coffee everywhere. So I had to clean up the table. It was on the laptop stuff. I'm trying to keep an eye on Ben so he doesn't attack Bo because I left the door open so he could come out and just walk around because I don't want him to feel like he's locked up in the bedroom. But Ken just left to go back to work from lunch, and he said that I asked him if he wants to do a fountain water machine for Bohannon. So he said, yeah, we can get one of those. So when he gets off of work, we're going to head to Walmart, get one of those, and then I'm going to get stamps while I'm out. So after I get done editing this, I'm hoping, I mean, I don't think it's going to be ready in the next hour to go out by noon, but as long as I get it out today, it's fine. So I'm going to work on this to get it out. Once this is out, then I'm going to run through all of the envelopes that we're going to send out today to make sure the addresses are good, and then I am going to relax while I watch these two because he's trying to chase his brother again. So leave him alone, Papas. Gotta leave him alone. So I'm going to finish editing, watch these two, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. So was able to get it up and uploaded, the video for today. Took me longer than it should have, but got that done. Got my shower in, feel nice and clean, and now I'm trying to decide if I want to eat lunch right now or not. It's 1 o'clock, so in an hour I'm going to be going out with Ken. Oh, this foofy hair. And going to Walmart. I might just snack because I don't feel like cooking a full meal. I barely ate breakfast. Okay. So forgot to tell you that part too. So after I dumped my coffee all over the table, I moved my bowl and I came into the kitchen and I set it right here next to the fridge. Well, then Ken came home and I was telling him the story, and then I realized I never finished my breakfast. I set it over there, totally forgot about it, and didn't eat the rest of it. So I am hungry, but it's just a decision of what to eat. And that's just how I feel right now. Just with like everything the last 2 days that's happened, my head has been all over the place. So the decision is now to eat lunch or to wait, but maybe I'll eat something small. So I'm gonna eat something small, and then I will talk to you once we're on our way to Walmart. So we went to Walmart and were able to find a fountain. It's different than any of the fountains we've ever had before, like a different design. So let's hope that he'll like this and this will encourage him to drink even more. So I'm just gonna put it together and the water comes out the top, and once I get it together and it's running, I will show you guys it. We also were able to get stamps while we were at Walmart. So I'm going to, after I get this all set up, I'm going to sit down and look over the addresses one more time and then put the stamps on there and maybe run out and just go put those in the mail thing so they can go out. So let's put this together and then I'll show you what it does. now we have it all set up. He seems a little bit interested in it, but hasn't taken a drink. It's kind of nice because on 4 different sides you can drink from, so technically if you had 4 cats, that'd be a pretty good idea for them. We've never had one that looks like this, so we will see if he actually drinks out of it or not, but we are feeding him for lunch and just hanging out. But we just wanted to see if he would be intrigued or not by the water, and it seems like he's not, so we will just have to keep watch and see if he drinks from it or not. So now that that's done, I am going to work on going through all these, double checking addresses, and then we are going to put stamps on them and send them out. Ken's like, people are going to think they're Christmas cards or something because they keep us Christmas stamps. But obviously, that is what's out for stamps right now. So I'm going to get to doing that, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Now I have them all ready to go, so I'm going to run out and go put them in the big mailbox we have over here in the little parking lot that has a bunch of different shops, and they will be on their way. So let's go drop them off. So now we're dropping them in. And they're off to the mail. It is obviously much later after I dropped the cards off at the mailbox. I came home, got tomorrow's video uploaded, so all I have to do tomorrow morning is do the title and thumbnail. And then after that we had some dinner, and now I've just been sitting and reading. The book is getting kind of juicy, and I'm kind of wondering if the 2 main characters will get together or not. That's kind of where I'm at. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but then I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, because the way the story is, it's just very interesting in that way that you think they could, but you're like, nah, maybe they won't, but who knows. Let's see. It is 7:15. At 7:30 I have to give Bo his nightly medicine and then feed him, and then after that I will probably head to bed. So I'll probably read another chapter of my book, see if I can't get another chapter in. Then I'll head upstairs, do that with Bo, and then I might bring my book upstairs to read, but usually I don't bring my book up or anything up to distract me. Ken has the TV on upstairs for bedtime, so I usually put a mask on my face, but then my phone goes onto like a sleep mode around 8 o'clock, and that's my time to like wind down, and that's kind of my reminder to say it's bedtime, so I try not to have any like books or looking at my phone electronic wise besides the TV being on, which I don't mind the TV being on. It kind of helps me sleep at this point. So other than that, I try not to really have anything that's like sensory that's going to keep me awake. I used to read in bed, but then I found it really hard to fall asleep afterwards, or I'd be staying up really, really late to read, and sometimes I don't want to do that. When I'm like almost at the end of a book, I'll go upstairs and I'll finish the book and then go to bed under like some circumstances, but I try not to. Kind of like in the morning for my first hour, I try not to look at my phone, or sometimes I won't even read. I'll just kind of watch whatever's on TV, but I just don't want like that interaction or stimulation early in the morning, and I don't want it at nighttime. Like, I'd like to get myself in that sort of routine. So thanks for spending the day with me. I, again, will keep you updated as the days go on about how Bo is doing. He seems like he's doing well. Today he was actually sleeping for the last few hours. He got into the tower in one of the cubby holes and was actually sleeping. And he hasn't slept when we brought him home Sunday night up until like 3 or 4 o'clock today. He wasn't really sleeping. So I'm thinking with the medicine, everything is he's coming down from it, and he was tired enough to fall asleep, and we're happy about that. Still not drinking any water, so that would be concerning if he, continues not to do that. We'll probably call our vet or call the emergency vet and figure out what their advice is. When I called the vet today about him not drinking water, they said that he's getting water through his soft food. So maybe that's why he's not drinking water, because he's getting enough maybe from the soft food. So we will wait and see. But I'm going to read another chapter, feed Bo, and then head to bed. So good night, guys. I will talk to you again tomorrow morning.